This is our presentation of
Ireland.
the colors of. Oh, my name is Lila. Mine's Naomi. And I'm Itay. And the colors of the Ireland flag are green,
white, and orange.
Try to find the two four-leaf clovers right over here. We'll give you 15 seconds to find them.
I see them.
For your information, they're right here and here. Okay, let's get started. So, the country that the Irish immigrants immigrated from was Europe. The time period was from 1820 to 1930. Some of the factors were the potato famine, which was blight, and poverty, which means poor. Some other perspectives, the British were being cruel and unfair, and I forgot to mention that this is the immigration part of our some pull factors that made them come to America was there were lots of jobs, land, streets paved with gold, which means there was a lot of money, supposedly. Also, there was promise of freedom and hope for a new life. The travel conditions were crowded, cold, uncomfortable, and they had to sleep in the steerage, which is where all the luggage is, right over here.
And these are some of
The Irish immigrants on the boat getting to America. Most of the Irish immigrants settled in Boston and New York. Irish immigrants, some of their jobs that they did, so most worked in bars or restaurants. They had dangerous jobs, and they didn't get any pay. And some of the discrimination and other challenges was language, religion, disease, and the Americans did not like the Irish. Some cultural contributions and other important facts. Well, here's some. Irish dancing, love for potatoes, and St. Patrick's Day. Don't forget the beer! Along with the St. Patrick's Day, we have a little leprechaun right here. A leprechaun is a little mini figure that people have said if you find one at the other side of the rainbow, then you get a pot of gold, which is right here. The leader of Ireland is called Itay. The climate and landscape is mild, moist, and rainfall. Some famous places that were famous places, buildings, and landmarks. There is Phoenix Park, Dublin Spire, and right here, which is the bridge over River Liffey, which is also right there on the The Irish cash is the euro, which is 100 cents, like that. Okay, so we said St. Patrick's Day before, and yeah. So, carving pumpkins on Halloween! Yay! So some more culture, food, sports, and other things. They did Irish step dance, soccer, hockey, potatoes, and then some. We're going to tell some of their most famous food. So we have the Irish stew, which has potato, beef, carrots in it, and celery. Also, boxed beef, which is right here. It's like latkes, it's raw potato and mashed potato with a bit of milk. And by the way, at the end of our presentation, we got at lunchtime, we'll have some real box pudding and latkes. And then for other interesting facts, they have special poems called limericks. And there's a certain rhythm, and there's a very unique rhythm. We're going to be reading some famous limericks and try and find the very unique rhythm. Me and Naomi are going to be me and Itay are going to be clapping along, so then it's easier to find the rhythm.
There was an old man in Peru. He dreamt he was eating his shoe. He awoke in the night with terrible fright and found it was perfectly true.
Here's another one. There was an old man of Dunbury who taught little owls to drink tea, for he said to eat mice not proper of nice, so my friends you must let them go free. Last but not least is an elderly man called Keith mislaid his set of false teeth. They'd been laid on a chair, he'd forgot they were there, sat down and was bitten beneath.
Okay, so,
Also, about the four-leaf clovers, the four-leaf clover is the symbol of Ireland. Right here is another fun fact. Fun fact, God people. God people are people that lived thousands of years ago. The chemicals that they died in kept their body well preserved, and now we can do research on them. We forgot to say more about the potato famine. The potato famine, right? Fun fact. Potato famine lasted 1 year from 1740 to 1741. They were slimy potatoes, brown mucus inside. Mucus is your snap. Ew. 8.2 million people got killed. Dead, 1.1 million. Undead, 1.5 million. That's a lot of people. What you see right
Here is the baloney stone. People have said if you kiss it upside down, you get magic powers.
Oh, and Ireland is also known as the Emerald Isle because it is so green. Because of all of the moisture, it gets a lot of vegetation. I would imagine there's a lot of animals too, especially locusts. So that is the end of what she's gonna be bringing.
I can't believe it.
What is it? It looks like a little baby leprechaun, Barbie leprechaun. And what do we have here? It's a little pot of gold. Is it chocolate gold? Okay. Well, I guess just this is the one.
Well, the front one is Ireland.
That's the accent of that's the Irish accent from Ireland.
Oh, well, that's the end of our presentation.